Good morning, everybody, and sorry that I'm 26 minutes late. Just had a few things that I needed to do before stream, but Diablo 4, Season of the Infernal Hordes, Part 2 playthrough of the seasonal storyline with the Rogue continues now. How's everybody doing? We got the Rogue to level 14 before we stopped last night. Of course, normally I won't play Diablo 4 in the evening, but given that the seasons always start in the evening, I was like, yeah, let's do the first bit. I'm a bit embarrassed how long it took me to find a certain house, but I appreciate having a lot of chatters around at the time where hopefully while I was wandering aimlessly, there was interesting discussion for any viewer to enjoy if you're watching back from the VODs. And yeah. I'm just getting the chat up on my iPad now, and then we'll get well underway. Now, before we can do the next seasonal story quest, I need a few more gifts from Blessed Mother. So, as you can see, it says gather Mother's gifts, 31 out of 50. So we just need to go kill really powerful demons. They're the ones that drop the gifts. So we're going to go to Kievashad and do the Helltide, basically. Seeming very similar to the previous season in that regard. Of course, season 4 was a very cool season. I managed to get not one, but 2 level 100 characters in the space of 3 months. The Sorcerer, and then the Necromancer, even though I said I wasn't going to make another seasonal Necromancer again. Now that I've got a level 100 one, that is absolutely true. Absolutely true. 100%. I won't make another Necromancer in Diablo 4 now. Unless, or until, I've played through every single class. So I've only got the Spiritborn, which I'll be doing next season, because here's the fun thing. Next season is the launch of the expansion pack. So that's cool. Vessel of Hatred on the 8th of October. And then after the Spiritborn, we're finally getting to the Barbarian.
I need more time.
Gone the wrong way, but you know what? It's fine. Let's grab this waypoint.
I need more time.
One change that Path of Exile 1 has made is that with the new Settlers of Calgar update, which is out now, Path of Exile 1 playthrough 2 coming soon. We no longer have to interact with waypoints to collect them, we just have to walk by them. This is a change that they're bringing to Path of Exile 2. And that launches in early access later this year. I'm so excited for it. Like, it's gonna be a great game, I think. A really great game. Like big time breaking.
I don't have enough energy. I'm not ready yet.
Oh my god.
I need more time. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm a little concerned with how much, like,
I need
health
more
potion
time. I
I'm
don't have
using.
enough energy.
I need life regen or something.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I need more energy. I'm not ready yet.
Cassiopeia! Oh, the Olympics? You know what? I haven't
I need more
actually
time.
been watching any. I have not. But I do have friends competing in the Paralympics, though.
I'm not ready yet.
Shoutouts to David Smith for the botcha. And you know what? There's actually quite a high possibility that there might be other friends
I need
that
more
I know
time.
too. Possibly in other sports. But I just haven't kept in the loop. You know?
I'm not ready yet.
Even Smithy, I haven't heard from in a while. But I wish him all the best. We're doomed. Okay. Right. Yeah, I often find,
I need
call
more
me
time.
boring if you want, I don't actually watch a lot of TV, be that like TV, like series or films.
I need more
Like
energy.
games where I predominantly get my entertainment. Now, of course, there are exceptions. I'm not saying I never watch stuff, but predominantly it's through gaming. And then the rest of the time, like, because I've also got to a point where I do most of my gaming on stream, to be honest. And believe it or not, whenever I'm not streaming, what I tend to do is either make or listen to music.
I'm not ready yet. I don't have enough
Although the
energy.
make has kind of stopped because essentially my computer is holding me back.
I'm not ready yet.
But as I've said, like no end of
I need
times.
more energy.
Hoping to get a MacBook Pro later this year. I'm deliberately waiting for
I'm
new
not ready
models
yet.
to launch. Would the current MacBook Pros be good enough for what I need to do? 100%. But Apple launch new MacBooks every October, and I want to get the best, most future-proof machine for my
I'm not ready
money.
yet.
So,
I'm out of energy.
yeah, that's basically the plan.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh yeah, thank you. I mean, yeah, because of course it's not a guarantee that I'll be able to get the MacBook.
I'm not ready yet.
I see the cheer badge by your name. I want you to know that every cheer that I've ever got that Twitch hasn't paid me yet will be going towards it. Sent a Discord DM. I will check it in a moment, but as you can see, Helltide is kind of like, it's constantly
Don't
got
have enough energy.
things to
I need
kill
more
you.
time.
So I'll have to leave this area, which was not a problem. I will do so gladly. Let's just get to level 50.
I need more time.
Like that. Ah, my true potential quest. Okay, we are definitely doing that. Specializations. Level up to access class priority quests. Completing them will unlock powerful specializations. We need this. And we need this right now. So yeah, it's a good time to leave, and I'm going to check your DM. No. I appreciate it. Like, yeah, listen, I used to get messages during stream sometimes, and I will respond to them. And if it's any kind of an emergency, I will also end my stream if need be. Oh. Oh, you know what's funny? You know what's funny and why I went oh initially? By the way, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you for sharing. But yeah, the reason why I reacted as I did, this is gonna make you laugh. So in the UK, there is a restaurant chain called Zizi's. It's an Italian restaurant, and I love their pizza. So for a second, I thought, like, wait, does Denmark have ZZ? And you were like, I thought maybe you treated yourself to a lunch over there, and you took a photo of whatever you ordered was, and it was just like an image of some, oh, it's just gorgeous, like food porn, like, oh. By the way, I don't, if Denmark does have ZZ's, the Italian restaurant, please go, do yourself a favor, go and, you know, get yourself something nice on the menu and enjoy. You don't? Oh, well, if you're ever in the UK, first of all, let me know. And I'm not saying you have to come visit me, but maybe if you were in the UK, if we did have a meetup, maybe we should go to the my nearest diseases. You got family? I bet your family live nowhere near me, but that's a private DM conversation. I bet I'm nowhere near them. Yeah. It would be amazing if I was, though. Yeah, okay. You see, so I'll say this. My sister used to live in Malta, and in order for my mum to fly out there, she would have to go to Manchester Airport. So, while it would be a bit of a trek, like as in possibly a few hour drive, yeah, I'm probably nearer to there than I used to be. I used to live in Farnham in Surrey. I'm not going to say exactly where I live now, but Farnham is like way down south. I'm now kind of in the Midlands-ish. But in terms of where you're saying, I'm northeast of that by a fair bit. Your mom grew up. Wow, I used to live in Kent when I was very young. I moved to Farnham when I was like 2. So before we were in Farnham, we were in Kent. But I don't remember that time at all. And then before Kent, I was actually where I live now. Yeah. So like my first few years of my life moved around a lot. When I got to Farnham at 2 years old, I lived there for 28 years. So leaving there to come here, it was a big deal to me. Like a really big deal. It was weird to leave that house behind, but we had to. Yeah. So in a way, by moving here, I was coming home because I was born near where I live now. But my whole family, as I grew up, everybody thinks I talk posh compared to a lot of people I'm related to, and it's because I didn't grow up here, so my accent is not like somebody who, you know, grew up here. Um, I've got that southern accent. Um, so yeah, it's kind of funny, but yeah. Where's actually, this is an interesting, you know, not to pry, but I'm just curious. What's the longest you've stayed in one place? By the way, thank you so much for being here. Oh, we get to choose an ultimate now. Let's try Rain of Arrows. Right? Yeah, like in terms of like all the places you've lived in your life, what is the longest amount of years you've stayed in the same place? So I'm not trying to find out like where you've been or anything like that. Like I'm just curious, like what's the longest you've ever stayed without moving? Right, okay, yeah, I get you. I understand you completely. Yeah. Follow-up question: do you love where you are now? Like, obviously, don't tell me where, but I do hope that wherever you are now, you really like it. Mm. Hi, Jarvis, man. Have you got your PS5 yet? Okay, they want me to temper a piece of gear. We're not gonna do that yet, but we are gonna do our Hey, he bought it. Let's freaking go. Awesome, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Remember that there's probably a bunch of your PS4 games. What I would do is do a Google and have a look if there's a list out there for games with free PS5 upgrades. Because what you'll have to do is go to... In fact, let me show you. Oh, you did answer me? I'm sorry for missing that. I will look at that in a second. But yeah, Jarvis. Head to your game library when you're signed into your PS5. Go to the second tab called Your Collection, and basically, with a list in front of you of all the games with free PS5 upgrades, you will select your game on the store, and let's see. I'll take Miles Morales, Spider-Man as an example. And if you haven't claimed your free upgrade yet, all you'll see is the PS4 version here, right? And then on this screen, if a free upgrade is available, it will show up in a square just above this total playtime thing, where it'll say you've got a free upgrade to claim. And essentially, you buy your free upgrades from the PlayStation Store like they're a separate game. So, yeah. Want to make sure that you get, like, you have access to the best versions of all the games you already own. And for a lot of the free upgrades, they had to be bought for free as a separate thing. So that's why I would highly recommend that you look up a list of all the PS5 games that had free upgrades associated with them. Other games like Horizon Forbidden West, you might be charged. I think Miles Morales actually was also a £10 thing. Like, it wasn't a free upgrade, it was just a cheap upgrade. It depends on the publisher as to whether the upgrade is free or not. Oh, thank you for posting that again. Not buy, claim. Yeah, the reason why I say buy still is because, you know, that's how the PlayStation Store will say it. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's a buy button. Maybe they've reworded it. But yeah. Technically, you're still buying it because, like, you get an email and it's like, thank you for your purchase. And it's for the free upgrade. But yes. Buy, claim, tomato, tomato. At any rate, Jarvis, I hope that was helpful and informative. Sorry for missing the message initially, Kasubia, as well. Thank you very much for your company. As always. Same for you, Jarvis.
Who the hell are you? No, don't answer. You step lightly, and you reek of dried blood. You're a killer. What do you want?
I heard you can teach me a few things.
Let's see if you're worthy of teaching first. I've got a job that needs doing. You help me, maybe I'll help you. I run with the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. One of ours is missing. Bakira. She took 2 rookies and set out after an artifact, a coin. Help me find her. If you're not all talk, you might learn a thing or two.
Oh, wow. Cool to see that the sisterhood is still kicking around. So, I've already done a playthrough. In fact, I've done 4 playthroughs of Diablo 2. Oh wow, husband's coffin. The epitaph reads, "We should have left this place long ago. I will wait until the ground thaws. You're a good man who deserves a proper burial." Damn. But, yeah, the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye are one of many factions that defend this world of Sanctuary from demons and the imposing threat of the Hells. What's interesting about the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye is exactly that. It is a sisterhood. Every single member is female. And they are essentially a band of rogues and demon hunters. They use daggers and bows just like our character. And yeah, they're pretty amazing.
I need more time.
Now, in Diablo 2, in Act 1, the Sisterhood has been corrupted. And we, the hero of
I need more time.
Diablo 2, a different character to this one, obviously, because this game is set decades later. But the character we make in Diablo 2 is basically tasked with saving the Sisterhood and defeating the corruption from within. So, and I really enjoyed Diablo 2 Resurrected to the point that someday I want to return to it yet again. Right? But yeah, I did an initial playthrough when Diablo 2 Resurrected released, which was the first time I ever played through Diablo 2 completely in my life. So the playthrough is kind of hilarious. Because of course, Diablo 2 is a game that is now 23 years old, and it plays like a game that is 23 years old, if you know what I mean. Upgraded graphics, but the gameplay is like 2001 gameplay. And yeah, they don't make them like they used to. But I loved it, and so after doing the initial playthrough, when the first ladder season began, I challenged myself to complete normal, nightmare, and hell difficulty, the 3 difficulties of the game, entirely solo. I wanted to prove myself that I could do it, and I wanted to do it over like the course of a what they call a ladder, but it's technically like a season. And it was 81 hours to complete all 3 difficulties solo. And that was with prior knowledge of the game, because by that point, the first playthrough of the ladder was actually my second playthrough of the game. So, yeah, 81 hours. And every second was streamed.
Look close. Blood everywhere, but only one stab wound. A quick kill. And they tossed her remains to the wargs. Messy, but it covered their tracks. Smart.
It's looking like your companion is has betrayed the Sisterhood. That's what it's looking like to me.
I need more time. I'm out of energy.
I'm actually very looking forward to completing this particular quest, because I do remember some of the stuff it gives you.
I need more time.
Ability-wise, and it's going to be very helpful.
I need more time.
The other rookie. This one put up a fight. He saw it coming. So the killer went for his joints first. Finished him off when he was down. Whoever it was, they were trained as a rogue.
I'm telling you, it's your apprentice. Like, that's what I think. I don't know whether you can see in, like, above my head, like, the portrait of this character, but they're blindfolded. But again, they're part of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I think they have to be able to aim and shoot without using their eyes.
I need more time.
Hence, in a way, the name. So it might not be that she's blind, just kind of showing off prowess. And rightly so. Crumpled note left on the ground. Beacon of warmth in winter's embrace. Patience rewarded by nature's own grace. Oh, that was nice. Gotta wait like 10 hours. Okay. Jarvis. Tip number 2, but I probably can't show you this one on stream. Let me see though. Might be able to go bear with me a minute. Has my scene changed, everybody? Yes, yes it has. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. Settings. So. All right. Yeah. Okay, Jarvis. So, assuming you can still hear me, head to your PS5 settings and then network. And in the settings tab, you go set up connection. And then on whatever your connected connection is, so I'm assuming like your Wi-Fi, you'll press your options button and go to advanced settings. What you could do And this is where I'm going to show the screen again, because there's no personal info here. You could set your DNS settings from automatic to manual, and then type in these numbers: 1.1.1.1 for primary DNS and 1.0.0.1 for the secondary DNS. This is for Cloudflare's DNS service. It's completely free. And what a DNS essentially is like, you know, whenever you go on the web and let's say you type in twitch.tv, whoever is your internet service provider is usually also your DNS service provider. Think of a DNS like an address book for the internet. So, of course, every website is stored on a server. That server has an IP address, which is just a bunch of numbers, right? And rather than having to type in a bunch of numbers to go to Twitch, we can just say twitch.tv. The reason why we can do that is because when we ask to go to twitch.tv, rather than directly contacting Twitch, because our computer doesn't necessarily know if Twitch's server's IP addresses have changed and stuff, we actually contact our DNS first to say, okay, we want to go to twitch.tv, look up their current IP, and then send us there. That's what your DNS does. So what you can do in your internet settings, not just for computers, but anything, including PlayStations, you can change your DNS away from your default provided by your internet service provider to anything that you want. And I personally have had a speed increase using Cloudflare. But the thing is, you're in Australia. You might not. I don't know. You might want to Google best DNS servers for Australia, for example, and then put in whatever numbers in your internet connection settings that of what you find. But I would give Cloudflare a go because it also helped Dondi Gamer in Denmark, and I realize Denmark's not far from me. But yeah, I believe we're both using these numbers in the manual DNS settings of our internet connection. 1.1.1.1 and 1.0.0.1. So try that, hit OK. I'm sorry, Casopia, for not doing the thing yet. And then, yeah, see if your internet's any quicker. But yeah, hope that helps. I didn't actually change scene there, but all it was the name of Wi-Fi networks. It's like, there's going to be useless information to you. Like, no point screen grabbing that. There was no passwords or IP addresses, so I'm okay.
It's not just the killer we're after. The coin's dangerous too. It bears a hole in the middle. When you look through, it shows you others' weaknesses. But it also drives you bleeding mad. Don't know who we'll find in there for sure. If they've got the coin, they'll hit you where it hurts. You better be ready.
But yeah, I hope that potentially helps, Jarvis. It speeded up my downloads a little bit, because you got to think, when you download a game from your PS5, you're downloading it from a server. If you can make that finding the server faster by changing to a faster operating DNS for your, like, where you are in the world, then you'll speed up the process. Maybe not by a lot, but
Not ready yet.
Yeah.
I don't have enough energy.
And by the way, at any time, if any of your experimentation like messes up or you feel like it makes it worse, you can just change the settings back to automatic at any time. If you need like a private DM about this stuff or anything, then what I would say to you is if you haven't made your Discord account yet, go ahead and make one, and then we can chat that way.
I'm not ready yet.
Because here's another thing. Discord is officially supported on PS5. So you can be in Discord voice chats directly from PS5.
I'm not ready.
Which is really neat. That's what we use when we're playing Tekken. You know, because CP Skills and Hardcore FGC play Tekken on PC. Me and Marcus. Oh, sorry, yeah, no, CP Skills and Hardcore FGC are on PC. I'm on PS5, Yax is on PS5, you're PS5. Freelancer Alpha's on the Xbox version.
I need more time.
And yet, every platform now supports Discord. So, I love that. Well, every platform that has Tekken 8 anyway.
I'm not ready yet. I'm low on energy.
I've got a bit of a funny story to tell in regards to Diablo 4 actually. When it released, none other than Whoopi Goldberg was mad at Blizzard because she wanted to play Diablo 4 on her iMac. She'd pre-ordered the game and was then disappointed to discover that she couldn't play it on her iMac. And she basically demanded that Blizzard develop a Mac version. And as somebody hoping to buy a Mac later this year, I'm in support of this, Whoopi. Now, here's the thing. This was like over a year ago, right? When the game was new. I saw just the other week an article showing that Whoopi had like been to the Blizzard offices or something, and they presented her with some like Diablo 4 themed goodies or something like that. Or maybe it was at some kind of convention, I don't know. But I'm like, does this mean we have a Mac version of Diablo 4 in development? Because I sure hope so. Now there are ways and means to get Diablo 4 running on a Mac. Shoutouts to the Code Weavers who developed the crossover software for this specific purpose. But, yeah. It would be better to have a native Mac version, in my opinion. I'm actually particularly impressed with Capcom, because Capcom have actually been developing quite a lot of their games for the Mac. And yeah, I hope it's a trend that continues. We need Street Fighter 6 on the Mac, because that'll put the pressure on Namco to do the same with Tekken 8.
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of energy. I'm not ready yet. need more time.
I do like the dungeon designs of this game, I will say that. Now, here's what I'm going to do. We are going to wait till Poison Imbuement is available. And then we're going to do a Poison Rain of Arrows. Yeah.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Be free.
I need more time. I'm not ready.
Oh, there we go.
I don't have enough energy.
So after this quest, I can do the next seasonal one. Beautiful.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
That bow is probably going to increase my damage. Have a look here. Yep, because anything with dexterity will increase my damage, right? Yeah, let's mark this as junk as we go. We're gonna equip this ring. Oh, this ring. Yep. Right. We'll do that one. Oh. Oh, that's good. So I just lose some fire resistance if I do that one. Yep. Cool. Now our gear's getting a lot better. Very nice, very nice. Drifter's boots are better as well. That's more like it.
Akira.
I'm not ready yet. Bless you. I'm not ready yet.
I knew it, by the way. I knew that she'd betrayed the sisterhood. You know, it's such a common plot line in so much popular culture, right? free these prisoners before we fight them.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, rogue sister Bakira. Bakira's corpse clutching a bloody note.
Lyrana got the coin, but it messed up my head. I saw worms digging in people's hearts. Their secrets, their scars. So easy to slice where the coin showed me. Had to stop it. I'm sorry. The coin.
Where is it, sister?
No. No! It's mine! You won't take it from me!
Oh yeah.
I tried to kill myself. Stop this fight from ever happening.
For all the good it did, you were a fighter to the last.
You taught me well.
What a waste.
Wow. What happens now?
You and me, we're done here. You saw Masters in action. Bested one, even. I can't teach you better than that. As for Bakira, she needs a burial. I'll see it done. And the Sisterhood should know of the coin. Let them figure out what to do with it. You did good. Be smarter than she was, alright?
So our lesson is that we don't need no lessons. But no, now we've unlocked specializations. Your basic skills now generate combo points. Core skills now consume combo points for additional effects. When we get to level 20, which is the one that I really want, we get Inner Sight, and Preparation unlocks at level 30. So you can see we have a new bit of UI above our XP bar. You can see like there's like the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, when we have 3 combo things, our skills do even more cool stuff. We need to open the quarry gate. So I think I have to go this way for that. Yeah. So now that I've got a 3 combo built up, when I press my rapid fire, we get an additional effect of some sort. Yeah, it does like way more damage. Ow.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, let me read that. Employees to finish manufacturing your order, which has been carefully examined by the production master for any sign of imperfection. Give it his blessing. Afterwards, all team Put it on the pedestal and dance around for a full day. For full night. A night. Asking the gods of shipping for quick and safe delivery. Display. Oh my god, you're gonna make me. You're so gonna make me want to order from there. What have you ordered? Like, what's coming? Are you able to DM like an image of it? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mm-hmm. Wow. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Cassiopeia.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, I do not have the money for that. You see that? You see the smaller headphones on my head? Yesterday I had to spend a completely unplanned £56 on new foam pads for my Olo Audio S4Xs from Slovenia. So yeah, I'm £56 down further than what I thought I would be. And get this, Cassiopeia, right? They have a YouTube channel, right? They're an incredible company, Olo Audio, right? They have a YouTube channel showing all kinds of stuff, tutorials of how best to take care of your headphones, and also basically just information on why, not only like how should you replace the pads on your earphones, but how often and why. And get this, I've had these headphones for years. They recommend you change the pads every 1,000 hours. Bear in mind that these are for mixing, right? It's for professional music work. But I just think they sound so good. I use them for everything, gaming included. And they recommend that you change the pads for sonic, acoustic, and hygiene reasons after every 1,000 hours of use. Do you want to know how long it takes me to use those for 1,000 hours? Because I kind of worked it out. 90 days. 90 days. So 3 months. Because typically speaking, I'm not always using the headphones for 11 hours per day. But that is the highest that it can be. And maybe I'm overestimating. Maybe I don't use it for 8 hours a day. Maybe it's more like 6 to 8. But I do know that there have been days where I've literally been in them all day, not even listening at a high volume or anything like that, but they've just been on my face. So I just like to multiply worst case scenario of, if I did that every day, how often should I replace these? And yeah, apparently every 3 months. And here's the thing, if you don't, because that's another thing the video went into, like, if you don't, they actually showed graphs from their testing labs whereby they proved that the same foam pads will actually give you a different sound. Like, they will literally sound different at certain frequencies. Depending on how worn down the synthetic leather is. So yeah. Which again, I've got to be honest, I didn't really notice that. I thought it always sounded good, but I reckon it's going to be one of those things when these new pads arrive, because like what the CEO of the company, and that's another thing what I love about this YouTube video on their channel. It wasn't just some employee showing you everything. Like in most of the videos on the YouTube channel, the videos are done by the CEO, like the founder and CEO. So, and I love that. And I love his enthusiasm for his product and making something of quality. I love like how helpful and informative the videos are that he does, and how much effort he puts into them. Like, and obviously after owning my S4Xs for the number of years, even though they are expensive, here's the thing. Now that I've owned one pair, I would have no issue buying another pair if I ever decided to, and like justifying them to myself whether it'd be worth the money. 100% would be. But I was very nervous hitting that buy button the first time because it was just like so much money. I love the headphones so much. And even though they're designed for mixing and stuff, because they're so good for like mixing professional music, that also means that they're so good at basically everything else, right? Any music you listen to with them will sound good. Like and on their website they've got like a list of basically a whole bunch of famous people that use them. Adele, Sting, U2, Foo Fighters, like the list goes on and on. I swear by them. Shout outs to Olo Audio. I'm sorry for nerding out about them so much. That was, I don't know how long I've been rambling on about them now, but I love them.
I'm not ready yet.
They're really good. I'm missing wearing them, to be honest. But yeah, having just metal against my ears without the foam pads, probably not a good idea. My new pads will be here soon. What I'm gonna eventually do, Casopia, is I'm gonna save up some money and then get like a couple more sets.
I need more time.
And just keep them so that when I decide that they're too worn, I can quickly swap them again.
time.
Yeah, you know what? I have to say, that's another thing. I genuinely don't think my ears got too hot. And I don't know why. Because, yeah, I've had that issue before. And I think it's like the nature of the leather. Again, these particular S4Xs, like, none of the leather they use is actual real leather. It's a synthetic leather. So, you know, those of you that... Well, I mean, I love animals, but yeah, that'll please the animal lovers, right? It's not actual leather. Right. Well, so again, it's very worn and but like basically the foam pads, they look like this, right? They look like this. Very cushiony, incredibly soft, and very light, and yeah, and very easily replaced, I've discovered. Just not the cheapest of things. Dungeon cleared. Okay, now we can speak with Damon and Kivashat. Let's do that first. Ah, gee, yeah. The thing that, like... do you want to know something else I love about the S4Xs while we're on the subject? The headband is made of metal. Like, in terms of what the headphones are actually made of, you've got incredibly light metal. You've got, you know, wood as well, like really light wood for the actual headphone assembly. Like, you don't have plastic. So the S4Xs are built like a frickin' tank. And you know what? I've got them over here, but obviously the foam pads are taken off, right? Do you hear that? Solid. Solid. Like, so... But the other amazing thing is that all of the spare parts can be sold and can be bought separately. If I needed new speakers, I can buy that without buying the whole thing. If I needed a new headband, I can buy that without buying the whole thing. If I need new pads, I can buy that without buying the whole thing. Like, they fully believe in right to repair and all that stuff. Like, so the amount of gaming headsets where the plastic is broke on me and my only option is to just buy another one, you know, it's ridiculous. Oh, you're looking on their website or something now? Oh, was that what you just saying? Yeah. You know what, to get rid of that tempering tutorial, let's just... Yeah, let's put natural finesse on this. Fluff it, we'll re-roll it. That'll do. Ah, it's literally the worst roll we could have got. 63% damage. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I got you. Eventually. Um, got a bit of brain fog. Morning, everyone. Afternoon. Blah, you see? Oh, I need points in that. Well then. Alright, now we're gonna do the Seething Mountain quest. Return to Estelle in Zabenzet. We're finally continuing the seasonal plotline. And again, in terms of streaming Season 5 Diablo 4, my goal is to focus on the seasonal plotline, and then I will be coordinating with my nephew, Freelancer Alpha, exclamation point Alpha if you want to shout him out. We're going to be doing a Path of Exile 1 playthrough. I don't know whether he'll want to see it through to the end, but regardless, I will be. Because I want to play through all of Path of Exile 1 again before Path of Exile 2 releases. So that is a playthrough coming soon. I've gathered the mother's gift. Let's see what we can get here. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Do I want to claim these yet? I don't think so.
Take a look at you. Eyes like burning coals. Your powers are growing so fast. I'm beginning to think I'm missing out. Reckon I'll join you on this next one. Kill a few heretics, steal their power. There's plenty for both of us up on Mount Sivo. See you there, yeah?
Oh, wow. I think this plotline has been very good, actually. Let's get that ready.
Ho there, wanderer! Enjoying the heat?
To try and let you pass seems you fit right in.
They are slaves to hatred. The last thing we had in common died when you killed our mother. Let's bloody go.
More time.
There we go, we got it.
I need more time.
Thought we might as well do that world event while we were nearby. Basically what you just saw, Cassiopeia, is basically the Diablo 4 equivalent of a Destiny 2 public event. I would actually say that Diablo 4 and Destiny 2 have a lot of stuff in common. So I honestly think that if you're a fan of Destiny 2, that you will actually like a lot about this particular Diablo, because I almost feel like Blizzard have looked at a lot of the activities in Destiny 2 and they're like, how can we bring that to a Diablo game? Ha. Yeah, I don't think Rainbow will be. Yeah, if it was you and I making the decisions, no. Like anything like that, she would want to choose, and I can't blame her. After all, man, we're in these chairs all the time. These are basically equivalents to our legs. Hey, Alpha. How's it going? The climbing stairs does sound cool, though. Yes, I agree. You like it for its lore and gunplay? Ah, fair enough. I'm glad you're doing well.
I need more time.
So I will say, like, Rogue is feeling better now. For
I'm
sure.
not ready yet.
But yeah, as he just said, he's not ready yet. There are more improvements that I'm excited to get. For sure. I've got to the point where I'm now regenerating energy quicker while moving. We're gonna max that out.
I need more time.
You've tuned in just in time for the next seasonal quest, basically. I've just done on the stream. Like, here's the summary of everything that's happened on stream. We got the rest of the Mother's Gifts in order to have access to this quest we're on now. And we got some of those gifts while doing the level 15 class quest for the Rogue, where we unlock the specializations. So yeah, it's like we got the gifts we needed, we unlocked specializations, and now we're here doing the next seasonal quest.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
I notice I've got some life regen finally, that's helping.
I'm not ready yet.
Freeze and destroy enemies in a 10-meter radius. Is your fave? Is that a rogue thing?
I'm not ready yet.
I haven't gone for any ice imbuement. Oh.
I need more time.
What other game?
I'm not ready yet.
I'm trying to think of what Jarvis is thinking about. I will say, sometimes this rogue does not aim at who I want them to aim at. Like, So I need to get better at like pushing the stick directly at the enemy I want to aim at whenever I want to move my aim about.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Oh, I think you're thinking of Destiny 2 when I'm playing as a when I'm using the super for stasis. Yeah, you're thinking Destiny 2 where yeah, it's the stasis super where you have to play. Okay, so Jarvis, if you really want to do that, because again, Destiny 2 is free to play, right? And in the free to play version, you actually have the Beyond Light campaign now, meaning that even in the free PS5 version of Destiny 2, you know what, you should download and play it, because you can unlock stasis for yourself and then be a stasis warlock and join us. And hey, if you do decide to give that game a go, like, I'll get you in my clan. Like, yeah, be a stasis warlock. There you go. So even without buying the other expansions, yeah, you can play a stasis warlock for free. Never used to be free to play a stasis warlock, but it is now.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I love that super too, Jarvis. I do. It's really fun. If you're using it in the PvP, like the Crucible with other players, you have to be quick on shattering them, because
I'm not ready.
people that are frozen in stasis can repeatedly press circle to escape from it. So you have to shatter them before they have a chance to do that.
I'm not ready yet.
But you're right, the more enemies you can freeze before you press your button to shatter, then like you can get multi-kills and stuff.
I need more time.
Okay, the rogue is feeling a lot better now that, in fact, we've got a point to spend. Yes. Even faster regeneration. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
I need more time.
This is what Alpha was talking about. Heyo. Nice.
I need more time. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
I can't believe we're helping out remnants of the Triune, but here's the thing. And, you know, possible minor spoilers for the Diablo 4 campaign, although I'm going to try and say this in a way that doesn't spoil.
I need more time.
When you first play Diablo 4, even in the intro movie, the last line of dialogue by that strange man that you see when he summons
I
Lilith,
need more time.
who is the daughter of hatred and the mother of Sanctuary, right? Sanctuary is the world in which this game is set. So it's literally one of the two creators of this world. And that strange man says, "Blessed Mother, save us." And he's referring to the demon's invasion, right? The story of Lilith, and this is going back over general Diablo lore, right? Lilith and Anarius. So Lilith from the burning hells, Anarius from the high heavens. They were both really tired of the eternal conflict. Literally called that because the angels and demons were fighting over something called the World Stone, right? And Diablo 3 in particular goes over this a lot more. And the World Stone is something that we see in Act 5 of Diablo 2. Again, I've got playthroughs for these games if you want even more context. But yeah, Lilith and Anarius got tired of the eternal conflict. So what did they do? They stole the World Stone
I need more time.
from the angels and the demons. And they used it to create the world of Sanctuary. Now, when the high heavens learned of Sanctuary's existence and the mortals that lived there, they deemed us kind of like abominations. You know, a hybrid of angel and demon. That is just absolute like sacrilege, right? And there was a vote by the Angiris Council as to whether or not they should wipe us out. Only one vote saved us from extinction, and it was the vote of Tyrael, the Archangel of Justice.
I
Okay?
need more time.
It probably, given his job title, probably was predictable that he would take pity on the humans, right? And vote to spare us. Yeah? So, anyway, I'm losing my train of thought. Hang on a minute. I want to explain this in a way that makes sense for everybody without spoiling too much of all the games. Yeah, so that's basically what happened on the angelic side. Whereas the demons, when they learned of Sanctuary, they saw a group of, like a race that they could manipulate. They wanted to possess and control the humans, you know, invade Sanctuary, and basically make humankind their pawns, right? Obviously, we, humanity, fight back against that, right? So, the whole point of the Diablo games is that we, the hero, are fighting against hordes of demons. So that's essentially the point. And so what that strange man in the Diablo 4 intro was doing in summoning Lilith, he's trying to summon someone who basically was sick of all this war between angels and demons. You know, basically he envisioned Lilith as somebody who, because they created Sanctuary and kind of created mortal kind, like they were half of the reason why we exist, they were like, well, by summoning Lilith again, we have a really strong ally against the burning hells that are trying to invade us. Hence why he says, "Blessed Mother, save us." And the whole order of this guy is called the Triune. And so why I'm really shocked but also really enjoying this seasonal plot is that we're essentially helping out members of the Triune, which, again, in a way, their mission was noble, right? They exist because they were trying to become stronger in order to defeat the invading demons and burning hells. But their methods, questionable. Yeah, I was going into a bit of lore here, Yax, because I don't know how long you've been listening, but this new seasonal plot is pretty damn good, man. Like, yeah. Like I said, we're helping out remnants of the Triune. So obviously, I've tried to explain this in a way that doesn't spoil the plot, because I obviously really love Diablo 4 as a game. I didn't want to spoil too much, even in my explanations. And, you know, don't take my word for it, though. I've put 556 hours. No, correction, because I've been live for nearly 2 hours. I've put 558 hours into this game, all right? I like it. Let's go with this one. So, yeah. And I definitely think that the story that it tells is a good one.
I need more time.
Right, yeah. That's also true. But yeah, we're currently on the next seasonal quest. By the way, I was successful. It was a bit at the buzzer, but I can confirm that before the end of season 4, yesterday afternoon, I did get my necromancer to level 100, meaning that in a 3-month period, I managed to get 2 character classes from level 1 to 100. Like, that's never gonna happen again.
I need more time.
But yeah, the only character classes I've yet to play are this rogue, the barbarian, and of course the Spiritborn when the expansion launches on the 8th of October. I'm not gonna lie to you, Yax, I'm probably gonna play the Spiritborn first.
More time.
But we will get to the barb. You might say that I'm doing the best to last. Or maybe not, because I know you're not too keen on the Diablo 4 barb, but I want to treat every class fairly, play them for a full season.
I'm not ready.
Really, in playing each class for a full season, I really want to get to know what they're about. You know, what's the good skills? What are the good uniques and legendaries?
I'm not ready yet.
Come up with a good build that I like to play, and you know, really give them a run for their money, kind of thing. Yeah, no. Rogue might be your class. So, yeah, let's talk about the rogue a bit. I personally, and maybe it's just because I've been used to playing like Necro, and then of course in season 4 I played Sorcerer. The pain point in the beginning, it's less of a pain point now, I'm happy to report. But man, I kept running out of energy in the early levels. And this is even with 11 skill points right from level 1, because of course when you've already done one character on your account and you've got tier 5 renown for all regions of the map, you actually get 10 skill points immediately, and then you're able to claim tier 1 and 2 immediately for all of these regions. When you do so by coming into this menu, you actually get so much bonus XP for your newly made character that you will actually level up once to level 2 without killing everything. This is why I said you actually start off with 11 skill points rather than 10, so long as you have got to tier 5 with the whole world map on just one character. You don't have to do it for all, but as long as you've done it with someone, you are rewarded for the time you've invested in this game by every time you make a new character from then on. Yeah, you start with 11 skill points.
I'm not ready yet.
So you can basically make a build, a basic build, skill build, immediately.
I need more time.
You'll also have extra potions, hence the 9. When you get to level 50, you have extra Paragon points as well.
I'm not ready yet.
In our PSN chat, you know, the Brethren of Unholy Sin, essentially, that's the action RPG version of Booth, right? In that chat, I actually sent some screenshots. Turns out that my Sorcerer has much higher stats than my Necro. And I was sort of thinking, like, does Necro suck, or was I just really lucky with the Sorc drops? Because, yeah, there's actually quite a significant difference. Although I also then thought to myself, like, and I put this in the message, maybe the Necro stats are lower because of their at least 8 minions, right? And all those minions have the stats of the main character. So maybe they lower the maximum potential of how high their numbers can go as a way of balancing between, like, a Necro with a bunch of minions versus one Sorc in PvP or just in general, right? They want to make sure that each class at level 100 is, like, in a way, reasonably equally efficient at killing monsters that are at the same level. You know what I mean? It must be a really tough thing balancing a game like this, because everybody's got their favorite class, right? And everyone will complain if they feel like their class is weaker compared to another. Like, we've seen it happen. We're all on the internet. We see the social media posts by people, and I'm sure they see it too. What I'm basically saying is I don't envy the job of the devs, because it must be really tough.
I need more time.
One chance to defeat the... Now, I failed this time. We're not gonna buff their damage for extra ether. We're just gonna do the one. There's one.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Feel like I'm gonna fail again.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
He's not ready yet, chat.
I need more time. I need more time. not ready yet.
Sugar.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
I'm so close.
I'm not ready yet.
I did it. Clip that. Thank you for the tip that I couldn't read because it was the thick of combat and all that. Oh my god. What you got to say, Estelle? This ether feels like the mother's gift, only stronger.
Your powers of observation astound. Indeed, it is stronger. If I'm right, it might be burning ether, the very core of a demon's essence. You can leave this with me. Keep the Triune busy while I suss it out.
I don't trust you. Oh, now I need 150 mother's gifts? God damn. That's a lot. You know what? Should we not open any mother's gifts so that we could do Spoils of Hell 2 next time? Okay, dexterity will improve my damage. Let's take that ring. And we'll do this. Yeah! Wait, actually, is that lower damage? It is lower damage. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's because of the... because of my imprint. Interesting. Yep. You said it, buddy. You said it. Oh, wow. I feel like I actually want to upgrade abilities now. I think I want to upgrade oh, look at that, more arrows. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade rapid fire. Oh, more arrows per point of the combo thing. So all it is more damage. Oh, wow. This is kind of interesting. Okay. So we now need to go back to, let's say, the Helltide. Oh, I need to go, hang on, I need to upgrade my potion. Yeah. We don't have enough bundled herbs for the level 30 potion. In specializations, we now have inner sight. You gain unlimited energy and yeah. But here's the thing. I would lose the combo point thing. We'll try in a site. We'll try it. But you know what? Combo point is actually kind of neat. Combo point is kind of neat. What's your favorite, Alpha, at this stage? Combo point or in a site? But unlimited energy. Yeah, but it's not forever though. It's unlimited energy for a limited time. Therefore, it's limited. But I hate you. Yeah, but unlimited energy though. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. You increase the time with tempering. What? You can increase the time on in a site?
Wouldn't have made it without you.
That's awesome, because yeah, whatever makes you smile, you know, that's always a good thing. I wish smiles to everyone watching. They are the best. They are the best. So hold on. What are they streaming? I'm imagining like two officers in a police car, like eating donuts, like, how's it going, chap? Like, they play games? Damn, okay. Until they have something more important to do, right? Enjoy your luck, man. Whatever you're going to be doing. And thank you for any and all advice.
I need more time.
Since you are a rogue main in this game. Yeah, you know what? Inner Sight is really good. It is. It is. I remember from the Diablo 4 beta. Yeah, it is. Also, we only need 49 more Mother's Gifts. That's great. I feel like we're getting near the end of the seasonal plot as well. There's something... I'm smelling a finale.
What is this?
With what is told us before, I'm feeling like we're drumming up to the epic conclusion. But I'll still be playing like this character off stream, because here's the thing: when it comes to my Path of Exile 1 playthrough, I want to do that all on stream, like every bit of it. Which means that when I do stream it, I'll probably be streaming it for long periods of time, so long as my nephew is available and willing to go along for the ride. And I might have to change when we play it to best suit my nephew's availability. So, but yeah, over the course of Settlers of Calgar League, it is my intention to stream all 10 acts and really get into it. And I'm so looking forward to the playthrough. Essentially, I'm going to be doing a necromancer in Path of Exile, which is something that I have done in the past in my life, but I have never done it on stream. When I did my first Path of Exile playthrough on stream, I went for more of a rogue type character. Similar to what I imagine Freelancer Alpha to actually try and play. But no, I want to make a witch and then
I'm not ready yet.
unlock the ascendancy class of necromancer. And oh my god, I cannot wait for Path of Exile 2 because Path of Exile 2 Witch looks amazing. As does their rogue. As does every class they've shown. Like, yeah. Grinding Gear Games, they've got something special on their hands with their free-to-play sequel. They really do. And they have a dedicated team for console now, whereby the console versions of Path of Exile, in terms of their UI and how they control and how they play, it's going to be way, 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 way kind of more intuitive for console. There's already some footage out there online that other lucky content creators managed to go to an event, capture some footage from the PlayStation 5 version, and of course later this year when Path of Exile 2 goes into early access, of course all the screens and that, it's all subject to change if Grinding Gear Games deem it necessary, but even based on what they have in this like early access stage, it's looking really good. For context, by the way, Path of Exile 2, I believe, got first announced in like, oh my god, was it like 20... I don't know if it was 2016 or 2019. But yes, it's been in development for a long time. And we're getting to a point where early access is due to begin by the end of this year. If you couldn't tell, I'm super excited for it.
I'm not ready yet.
An old and angry wound. Cool, we've got the next seasonal quest available to us. Oh, they're trying to fight the Blood Maiden. I don't want any part in that. Okay, you guys have fun now.
I'm not ready yet.
Bye. See ya. Just gonna take my loot and leave. Take my loot and leave. We got tempering manuals. Very nice, very nice. Got magic bracers. Damage. I like the sound of that. damage. Damage. Alright, we're gonna keep improving rapid fire, I reckon. And, Zamenzat. Let's just salvage.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Oh, I've got more, Go points. Hang on. Bada bing. Beautiful. Alright, Estelle.
Ugh, you again.
Yes. Yes, me again. What? You know what? I will open them. I will. Because, yeah, required level 5. Oh, they all say level 5. They might actually be fixed stat. Let's have a look here. Item level 271. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Nope. Ah. Um. Energy on kill. Shadow, yeah, that's about shadow imbued skills. We don't want that. Yeah, okay, we'll take that even though we lose some damage. Don't know if I'm using penetrating shot, am I? No. Okay, we're gonna go with that setup. Hold on a minute. How the hell can I see? Chat, look at this. You see my character? How can I see? How can I see? Oh, Tom Dingo's playing another sorcerer this season. Cool, cool, cool. Wow, in fact, a lot of my friends are playing Sork this season. Fair enough.
That looks worn. I can break that down.
The first banked item of season 5. So we've claimed all the gifts so far. Nothing new to talk about. Let's view this season journey. Hey, look at that. Oh, nice. Nice.
How can I help? You can still use these.
And then we'll claim the stuff in here too. Yay! All right, we're doing pretty good. When we get to level 45, we can activate our first seasonal blessing. Well, level 45 and season tier 8. Have you learned anything about the burning ether?
I learned I was right. We found a moat of burning ether, just as our tomes describe. The black abyssal core from which a demon is reborn. Oh, very exciting. If I can harness this ether, we could crush the Triune, turn the tides, even put Mephisto in his place should he rear his head again.
So as you can see, the Triune, they do want to defeat the Lords of Hell, but again, their methods questionable.
And what do you know of such things? You rejected Mother's teachings to follow 2 old men and an orphan child. All that power pointed in the wrong direction. You should go. The heretics have descended on Turdulra. I'm sure the druids can't handle it.
Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to Kedbardu and I'm gonna pick up this waypoint on the way. Let us ride out. I want to thank everybody for being here once again. It means a lot. I hope you're all enjoying this. I do love a good action RPG. Hence why you've seen yet more Diablo 4. And soon there will be Path of Exile 1 for the second time on this channel. Which is funny because there are games that I've started playing on stream that I haven't even finished once. But hey, if action RPG / fighting games is just my primary thing, along with hopefully good vibes and conversation, so that even if you're not a massive fan of those genres, you can have a really good time here, then that's what I care about, you know? I'm actually enjoying the rogue a lot more now. I am. You know what? Inner sight helped. We're not going to worry about the combo point thing, even though it gives us more arrows for rapid fire. I think having the inner sight thing instead, where once we've killed enough marked enemies, we get unlimited resource for a while. That's just too good.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, now we're gonna make a mark here. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, that's my last waypoint between me and my destination.
No, no, please, no. The smell, the taste,
Doopy doopy doo doo doo. Yes. Cool, we have a whisper where like the tree of whispers is telling us to basically purge a lot of this evil. That's why I'm killing these things. They drop this orange essence. We pick it up as proof
I need more time.
of our efforts.
I'm not ready yet.
The next skill I'm gonna upgrade, by the way, probably my core skill. Sorry, my basic skill. The X button. The one that generates my resource. Because like the two attacks I'm using the most often are the X and circle buttons.
I need more time.
Okay, Kasobia, I'm thinking about your display again. A couple of questions. How long does it take to get to you? I'm just curious. When you like, yeah, when your new order arrives, I'd love a photo in my DMs of it on your wall, wherever you decide to put it. Oh wait, where have I gone? I think I've gone somewhere I didn't mean to go. Enter the Hell Breach. Yeah, I think we're near the end of the seasonal plotline. Oh wait, no, this was it. This was where we need to be. Under the molten sand.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Hello, Mom.
I'm not ready yet.
You alright? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Sorry, chat. Was just talking to Mom a sec.
I'm not ready yet.
Can anyone lurking confirm that you can hear me now? You should be able to. As far as I can tell, you can. But I would just like viewer confirmation.
I'm not ready yet.
Cool. Thanks, Alpha.
I'm not ready yet.
I have really been enjoying your Mass Effect playthrough, man. Yeah.
I need more time.
When I played through Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, there was actually quite a delay between each game because I didn't want any viewers. Because I'm aware I'm a variety streamer, right? I decided to play other games in between. So that people didn't get burnout on watching Mass Effect.
I need more
But
time.
as for me, like, part of me would love if you did it back to back to back because I just love that trilogy. And I've been loving your playthrough of it, man. I think out of all the stuff you've played through on your channel so far, what you're doing now is my favorite stuff to watch since, like, the Master Chief collection. Straight up. Don't get me wrong, I love all your streams. You did that with Spider-Man. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But yeah. I felt like with Mass Effect for me it made more sense because of course I wanted to very thoroughly complete the games. And there's a lot of content in them. Arguably more than a Spider-Man game, right? So hellfire rains upon you. I think I can deal with a bit of hellfire.
I need more time.
Okay, rapid fire is max.
I'm not ready yet.
Probably activated those skills in the wrong order. I wanted to do poison then ultimate.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
can't see the plot asking me to collect like more than 150 gifts. I feel like what we've done, where like, you know, before this quest it was like collect 150 gifts. I feel like that's going to be the last time it's going to make us do that. I'd be surprised. Because for a lot of people that play this game, right, they literally will play at the start of the season, play through the seasonal plot, and guess what? They stop after that. They're just here for the story. And you know what? Fair enough. For me, I like to go a bit further. I like to at least unlock the Paragon board and play enough post level 50 to get a real sense of all the different Paragon boards that are available, what legendary powers are on the boards. So, which is to say that I like to go through the Paragon board system until you get to the point where you can socket a second one, and at very least look at all the boards. And like, if I'm still enjoying a class, I'll carry on playing. Typically what I've done is I've played till at least level 70 with a class and unlocking like world tier 4. Right? Because I feel like by the time you get to world tier 4 with any given character, even when you're not max level yet, by about level 70 you've got a general sense of like what the class is capable of. And while like I don't think it's until level 80 or so where like the loot tables are updated for the final time, where like literally any item can drop for the class. And it's true that certain uniques and legendaries can create builds in and of themselves. So that would say that by that argument, you know, you could argue that, you know, you should get to at least level 80 before stopping. But it all depends on if you're enjoying the gameplay of the class, you know. Because if it doesn't feel like a grind to get there, then you're obviously enjoying the class, you know what I mean? Anyway. Oh look, they swapped the things around. Rude.
I'm not ready yet.
I just did a lot of damage.
I need more time.
Very cool, very cool.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Hey, look at that. Oh, we still don't have 20. You know what? Because I thought, like, yeah, it's looking like we have to spend our ether. Because, yeah. So I'm going to open this 3 times. We'll do it that way. Marksman and cutthroat skills. Yeah, but I like what I have power-wise. I guess I might be imprinting that power somewhere. Oh, man. Oh, man. Smoke grenade at the end of dash. Oh, wow. Yep. Yep. Max resource. I'm not getting rid of max resource. It's stunning, Casopia. It's stunning. And thank you for sharing. Like, I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. So, if you don't mind me asking, do you have it or is it like on the way? Ordered. Shipping. Well, like I said, what I said in your DMs is absolutely true. Like, it will suit you to a T. And again, thank you for sharing. Oh, anytime. It means a lot that like, yeah. I appreciate any and all DMs. Because it like, I mean, this is the thing that blows my mind. Technically speaking, like, yes, we know each other, but like, it's like with a lot of my friends. I know you like, oh my God. So I will carry on saying my point. Like, I know you obviously through Twitch, right? We've connected online. Like, we've never actually met or anything like that. And so I'm just incredibly grateful that like we can build such a friendship and camaraderie just through this online medium. And I certainly wouldn't expect, like, yeah, not everyone that I sort of connect with online slides into my DMs. I suppose if it did, I would never be able to stream. I'd be responding to DMs. Sure, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I would love to meet you. There are so many people that I would love to meet. And indeed, if we ever did, big hug would definitely come your way. Yeah. And of course I say that as your friend. Yeah. I am very grateful for your friendship. And your streams are amazing, so please shout yourself out. Because every Saturday at 1 p.m. my time, 2 p.m. Denmark, this wonderful person, Casopia Games, plays Disney Speedstorm with her community. Yeah, I mean, who knows, right? Let's never say never, but of course there's a lot of logistics that I have to figure out. But the other thing that I was a bit like, oh my god, you know, the game's not going to make me collect more mother's gifts before I can do more of the plot, is it? And look, yes it is. Fall Guys this week? I love some Fall Guys. You know, what's ironic is that my very best game of Fall Guys that I ever had was my first one. I got to the final on the first try, and I was only just slower than someone else at getting the crown. Like, I just fumbled right at the last. And I've never been that close ever since. I think I'm cursed. By the way, Fall Guys was in Final Fantasy XIV. I kid you not. Twice now they've done they've done a special crossover event. And the event has been the same both times. Basically, they did the event again recently. In recent months, for the people that missed it the first time, that was 3 years prior. So when I say they do these events, yes, they do repeat them, but you could potentially be waiting years before they do. And I missed out the first time round, but if you're ever curious, I can find the VOD for you, because I did stream some of the Fall Guys event, and yeah, I've got like one of my pets in Final Fantasy XIV Online, which of course is an MMO set in Final Fantasy's kind of myriad of universes, right? I have a pet like minion that follows me around that is literally the pink bean. And I have I've got a mount for my character that is literally one of the rhino charger things. And then because there's player housing in Final Fantasy XIV, you've literally got some of the walls and obstacles that you can decorate your house with to make it look more like the blended Rome. Like, yeah, there's some actually really cool stuff. The thing that I don't like about the crossover events, and I wish they would change it, is that for basically every single crossover event that I'm aware of, or other limited time event that's going on in that MMO, a prerequisite before you can do the quest is to finish the main scenario quest, The Ultimate Weapon. Now, the Ultimate Weapon is not the last main scenario quest in the MMO at all. Not by a long shot. But it is the last main scenario quest of the base game. So you might remember that Final Fantasy XIV originally came out. People hated it. Like, it launched in, like, I want to say, was it 2010? PC only. And the system requirements were really high. It ran really bad. Square Enix took the MMO down. And rather than just give up, what I really respect Square Enix for is this was at a time where they're like, we're going to take the servers down and we're going to take 2 to 3 years to redevelop the whole MMO. And the end result was a relaunch called Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. And the server shutting down thing, I wasn't there at the time. I wasn't a player of this MMO. But they actually wrote the shutdown of the original servers into the story of A Realm Reborn. So, like, the original bad version of the MMO with all the heroes that played it, all of that stuff still happened in the lore and the history of Eorzea, where Final Fantasy XIV takes place. I honestly think that's a genius move. Like, it's absolutely genius. And, like, characters will reference that past, but not in a way that a completely new player that wasn't there won't understand. They give you context for everything. And so, like, Yeah. Final Fantasy 14 is my favorite MMO. In my life, I haven't played many MMOs. Well, I tell a lie. I have tried and played many MMOs, right? But a lot of them, it's just been sort of play it casually, you know, log in from time to time. But the MMOs that I've been invested in my lifetime, there have been 3. One is RuneScape. Although I'm talking about the version of RuneScape that if you played it today, it's called RuneScape Classic. So I played that. Then in like 2005, I got into World of Warcraft. And then I played that until about, I want to say 2012 or so. Then I discovered Final Fantasy 14 on PlayStation 3. And I've never looked back. We're now on PlayStation 5. And of course, I'm not subscribed to Final Fantasy 14 online right now. But yeah, you know what? We need to salvage this too to unlock it in the thing.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm thinking because we need like 350 Mother's Gifts. I'm actually thinking of leaving it here for today.
I see you have an eye for quality. You'll find no finer gem cutter in all of Sanctuary.
Because I've been live for
Bring
like
me your unhewn stones and I will perform miracles.
2.5 hours
see.
now, give or take, right? I think we might leave it here for today. And yeah, tomorrow. Thank you, thank you. I don't know why my Twitch dashboard just doesn't show the uptime anymore in the corner. I get the viewer count, I get how long until the next ad, I get my follower numbers, I get the bitrate. I'm not shown my number of subscribers or the length of the session. DM on Discord. I'm gonna look at that right now. But yeah, thank you all so much. I'll probably continue this let me look at my calendar. Tomorrow morning. Should be a setting for it. Well, that's the thing. It's showing up on my Twitch dashboard, right? I can see it, but instead of there being a number, there's just a dash, a hyphen. You know, like a minus sign. So whether the iPad is like set font scaling in a way where like the text box is too small to show the number. Oh, hold on. I have been complaining about this for months. Casopia, I love you. Like, I have been. Oh my god. So, like, it was always there, and then one day it just disappeared, and I didn't know why. And I was like, oh, where's it gone? And I never thought to tap on it. Of course, my nephew clips that. Oh my god, it's not a bug. It's a feature. Shit. Well, on that note, I think I need to leave and like have the ground swallow me whole. But before I do, let me read this DM. You can laugh and answer in stream. Okay, so I've read it privately, and you're okay for me to read this out, yeah? Best Twitch ending ever, hands down. Well, okay, I'm gonna end by actually reading this, if Casopia wants me to. And actually, so I can't do a good, like, Christopher Walken impression, but with how you've written this, my brain wants to try. We could talk about it after you end it. Oh, okay, alright, I won't read it out. But yeah, for some reason I'm imagining Christopher Walken, because I'll just read this bit. Casopia starts a DM with, so this guy, and I'm imagining, like, have you guys ever heard Christopher Walken? I love his accent. And I'm just imagining his performance, like his speech he gave in Catch Me If You Can, with him, Tom Hanks, and Leonardo DiCaprio. By the way, Catch Me If You Can, one of my favorite films, right? And I'm just imagining about this, like, I was reading your message, right? If you've got a good imagination, Casopia, imagine reading what you've written in Christopher Walken's voice when he's giving that speech about two mice fell into a bucket of cream. One mouse tried to, churn the cream into butter, and he was able to crawl right out. But I've told this story in the wrong order. The first mouse drowned, right? But the second mouse struggled so hard, he churned it into butter and then walked all the way out. I can't do a Christopher Walken impression, but you get my point. It's just, I literally got that thought of, like, just by reading, so this guy, I'm like, that is such a Christopher Walken thing to say. Anyway, most random end of the stream ever. I'm not going to read the rest of the DM. It's a private message. But yeah. Anyway, I hope that was amusing for everybody. And yeah, thank you all so much for this stream. We're going to continue this tomorrow morning, but it's going to start off with grinding a lot of Helltide. And then we can basically finish off, I'm assuming finish off the seasonal quest line, because I really do get a sense it's building up to the finale now. Which means the Path of Exile 1 Settlers of Kalgur playthrough will be soon, TM. And Casopia says, I'm dead? Oh no, I didn't mean to kill you! No! Anyway, take care, everyone. Of yourselves and each other. Also, hang on. How can my rogue even see? Like, look at this. Apparently that is why so many of my arrows have been missing this whole time. Right? For every missed shot, there's your reason. Like, look at this. I can even zoom in. Do you see the problem? He can't see. To be fair, though, listen, I love the armor designs and graphics of this action RPG. Diablo 4 is gorgeous. Let me just show you the characters on my account real quick. This is the original Necromancer that I did the story with. Okay? And then for the rest of these characters, you're going to see the full armor set for each season. So, Season 1, Season of the Malignant. There's another Necromancer wearing the full, completed the season pass, all 90 tiers, and equipped the set. That looks really sweet, right? Season 2, Season of Blood, same thing. I was less keen on this armor set, to be honest. This is a druid wearing it. Then we had Season 3, Season of the Construct, in which I couldn't help myself. I made another Necromancer because it was the first season with any kind of leaderboard. That looks really nice. Then in Season 4, the season that is just recently finished, I went crazy. I got 2 characters to level 100. First, the Sorcerer, who's wearing the Season 4 Loot Reborn armor set. That looks really good. I like the blue eyes. And then, finally, another Necromancer, this time not wearing the seasonal armor set like the Sorcerer, But this is the set for pre-ordering the Ultimate Edition of Vessel of Hatred, which the top right of the screen is conveniently letting you know is out on the 8th of October 2024. And then, of course, we have our Rogue, which I haven't equipped any armor set to. This is just how their gear normally looks. But just like Destiny 2, if you don't like how gear looks, but you want its stats, they essentially have a transmog system in the game, which is exactly what all these different armor sets are. So, except for the bottom one. I believe with this bottom Necro, like that is literally how my Necro's gear looks. And I love it. But yeah, me with the rambly, long intros. I think it's become something of a trademark of my streams. I can't believe that I didn't know that like my session timer was just hidden. I've been talking about this for months. Kasopa, you are the real MVP. You have just revolutionized my streaming workflow. Big hugs to you. You lovely human being. You took the words right out of my mouth just as I was thinking of saying them. Oh, I've mentioned it. If I wish that I could very quickly find all the specific bits of footage and then make a montage for you. But that would take way too much time. I stream too much. But listen, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm going to see you guys, if not later, because I'm undecided on an evening stream. I'll see if people are about and if they want to play Tekken or not. I'll see what's going on, but I know CP Skills is on holiday soon, and I'm actually blanking on what day. So I think he's leaving tomorrow. So we might do Tekken tonight, but if we don't get round to a stream tonight, then I'll see you guys tomorrow for more of this. All right? Bye.